Hello, my name is George Best, and I am continuing my series on post concussion syndrome, traumatic brain injury, and mental illness. Today, I wanted to do a video about how I've been managing my symptoms the last month and a half. A little bit of an update, some experiences I've had with medical system, and what I'm working towards this year. So, December was a rough month, as it always is. Um, I tried to keep my social activity um, very limited, which was helpful. I only had one big social outing for my buddy's birthday. It set me back a few weeks, but it was worth it to go there and just socialized. See some people I hadn't saw in a long time. Um, but yeah, it set me back. I ended up drinking a lot, which I've been trying to cut alcohol out because I struggle with that. But yeah, it was good to go. I'm glad I went. Only had Christmas with my parents, which was awesome. I had asked them if we could not go out to see our other friends and family just because I know it was going to set me back and be too much, and they're really supportive and understanding. So probably had one of the better Christmases I've had in a long time, just because it was just the three of us. So that was good. But yeah, at the start of December, I started experiencing my nausea a lot more, and I've always had that symptom, but through pretty much the whole month of December, it was the worst it had ever been, and I was vomiting a lot. I couldn't stand up. I couldn't do anything. Anxiety was a lot worse. Depression was a lot worse. Um, but during December, I had started to slowly build some traction for a support system for myself and just like a self care routine that I've stuck with so far this first week and a half of January. Um, but I wanted to do that because I've been keeping a journal from my concussive symptoms for the last 6 years, and every year in January to February is just a total write off, and I'm just overstimulated from the month of December. So it was nice to break that cycle for the first time in 6 years of being productive to start the new year and having a system and things I can do when I'm feeling overloaded. So that's been good to start the new year, but it's also caught up with me, especially yesterday and today. I'm having to rest from just resting myself and taking care of myself. And yeah, I'm a little frustrated because I've been working really hard. I've been doing a lot of self discipline, cutting out bad habits, and yeah, all the self care. So what my morning looks like, I'll wake up and meditate for about 10 minutes. I'll drink a liter of water, have a cup of tea, and then I'll stretch on my back for about 45 minutes, an hour, just doing some yoga poses to start my morning. And then after that, I'll go have some breakfast because I've built up a little bit of an appetite to eat, but that usually is just oatmeal, peanut butter, and a banana. And then I'll drink my mineral cocktail, which is just a liter of water, half a lemon, and some sea salt. Apparently, it's a good way to get your digestive system and just get all the minerals your body needs in the morning. Um, and then after that, I've been trying to go for walks. So in December, I started with going for like 5-10 minute walks and slowly built that up. And now I've been going for walks for like an hour, which has been good, just around my neighborhood. I have my sunglasses that block all the light, even if it's like a cloudy, overcast day, it's just still too bright. and my headphones. So that's been good. But I've definitely overdone it, and I've set myself back from walking too much, trying to keep up to my mom on my Fitbit because she's just killing it. So that's been fun racing her. But yeah, it's just been kind of caught up with me yesterday and today. Um, so after I go for a walk, I'll have the counterbalance for at least an hour and a half, 2 hours. So I'll do my legs up the wall, restorative postures, and then I'll meditate for like 50 minutes, an hour. I've been trying to get to an hour of meditation in the evening. The other thing I got for Christmas, which has been great, is this Spook acupuncture pad. So you just rest your head on it or whatever part of your body's sore, and there's 27 spikes on each little dial here. I think there's like over 3,000 in total. And yeah, it's been the best piece of equipment I've had for self-healing. It's brought the pressure down a lot in the back left side of my head. Like I always have pressure there, and from using it for a few weeks now, it's made a difference. It's not cured it. It's still there. It's just not as intense. But I have to be on that thing for at least an hour for each spot. Just going back and forth or holding it. But yeah, I recommend getting a Spook acupuncture pad. I can send you a link if you're interested. Or I'll put it in the description. What else? And then I got a foam roller as well. So the foam rolling really helps, not only on my neck, but on my lower body and the spine, the hips, the pelvis. I have a lot of tension in my hips. So yeah, just been. Then I've been eating a lot more whole foods. Been able to cook a little bit more just by putting my headphones in and just really taking my time with making full, healthy meals. I've cut out caffeine completely, and that's made a huge impact on my sleep. Been sleeping for average of 8 hours, which is good. But I wake up at least every hour. Like my Fitbit tracks the sleep, so I can see when I'm up, and I'm up at least every hour for a little bit, and then I fall back asleep, and then I'm up a bit, and anxiety is always racing as per usual. Depression's still there, but like the walking's been good because it'll kind of clear my mind. But not all the time. Like I'll come back like yesterday, and then I still just get an anxiety, panic attack, and all these depressive thoughts. And then on my walks, I'm not envisioning it, but my depression is envisioning me jumping in front of cars or seeing my body on the road or down in a little creek over a bridge. So it's like I'm working on myself. I'm doing everything I possibly can, but it's not enough. And I'm still experiencing all these symptoms, all these thoughts. And I'm just frustrated. I'm tired. Because it like for a little bit it felt like I was making progress, and then wake up yesterday and today and it's just like reset. But progress is progress, so just trying to be grateful for that. But it's just tough when you feel like garbage all the time. But yeah, just being my biggest supporter, trying to just do the things even when I'm feeling down, like when I don't feel like doing anything. My head's just overloaded. I'll just put my yoga mat down and just at least just lay down, get my acupuncture mat, put that down, do my legs up the wall, put my headphones in, listen to music, or do a guided meditation, or play with my cats. So I feel like I've made kind of a habit of things to do when I'm feeling completely drained, which has been good. Still working on a few other discipline things, but going on my phone, YouTube too much. I brought the screen time down on my phone to like an hour and 20 minutes average a day, which isn't too bad. I'd like to have it under an hour. But I've been struggling with being on YouTube and watching a lot of videos of people in my situation or with mental illness or in general. And it can be hard to see these videos saying, I cured my anxiety, my depression, I beat depression, I beat post-concussion syndrome. And I've tried all the things that they're doing, they don't work for me. But then it kind of creates a stigma of like, hey, well, this person got better, so why can't you? And so that's just been tough to deal with again. But I've been through that all 100 times. But lately, it's just been like I'm finding more and more videos that I'm unable to relate to in terms of finding things that work, um, things that work consistently. And then I was supposed to see, or my therapist was supposed to see me. I've been waiting for 3 years to get another therapist after the last two didn't work, and that was a 6 month waiting from after coming out of the psych ward for almost killing myself. I have to wait 6 months for a psychiatrist. That one didn't work for me, so I had to wait another 6 months for another psychiatrist that didn't work for me. And then after that, they just stopped trying, I guess, because I don't know what I was supposed to do. But I just didn't hear from the Fraser Health, mental health, whatever. And then back then I got declined for disability twice. And it felt like the universe or life was just telling me to just deal with this, get over it. Even though I was still experiencing symptoms every day and it was horrible. So yeah, bring up to speed. I had started going to back to a new Fraser Health mental health facility in end of September, and then I was on waiting to see one, and then I had one for the 21st of December. Walked all the way into town, only to find out that she didn't show up today, and they were unable to contact me because my phone's down because I don't have any money to pay for my cell phone bill. But they had my email, they just didn't email me, so I got there. And she was like, oh, yeah, sorry, like, she's not in today, so I can rebook you. And at the time, like, I was like, all right, fine, like, not a big fucking surprise, really. But when I left, it just all kind of hit me emotionally, and I just kind of broke down in the hallway when I got out of the elevator, and it was pretty busy, a lot of people walking by. And I just started crying and just had like a huge meltdown, and I couldn't control it. It just all kind of came out of me, meaning like, I can't believe this. Like that's unexcusable to me that they can just do that and make you wait. But this whole time saying that therapy and medication is going to be the biggest thing in your healing recovery. And then I didn't even look at when they rebooked me, and it wasn't even until the end of January, so another month. And like they know, like I've been seeing like the psychiatric nurse and telling her what I'm going through, and like they know I'm suicidal, they know I'm in pain every day, and it's just like, well, hopefully he hangs in there until we can see him. And it's like a lot of people can't. Like, I'm lucky I am where I am with my suicidal attempts, and that I survived and I'm able to not put myself back into that again. But there's a lot of people I know that can't do that, and they don't have years and months to wait or reschedule because you didn't feel like coming to work today. Like, I'm sure there was a good excuse, but like, I don't get a fucking excuse. I don't get a day off. I don't get to not experience what I'm experiencing, but you can just fucking stay home. And I don't know, it's frustrating. But I did get approved for disability, but I still gotta wait till that actually comes into effect. And it's like, okay, well, progress. Now I'm disabled, when I should have been on disability this whole time. And I don't know, I'm just sick of it. And I'm sick of just having to wait and creating this routine for myself that like works in the moment, but it's not creating anything else other than helping kinda in the moment. It still affects me, and it all catches up. And like just thinking like, okay, well, this is how much money I have a month now. This is not enough. Most of this is going to all of my bills. So I feel even more helpless now than ever. Still gonna keep doing my self-care and all that, but I think I'm gonna take a break from YouTube and just gonna cut out the screen time again because it's definitely not helping. It never has. And I made these videos as like a talk resource for me and for others who are experiencing what I'm going through. If this has helped, like I don't even know if this is helpful to anyone because my first video got a lot of good response, but since that I don't hear from anyone, and I don't know if I'm helping, if I'm what I'm doing, if I'm making my problems everyone else's, or what. So I definitely think a break is what I need from YouTube, and just to get my head clear with where I want to go with this platform. So yeah, if you're still watching and you've been watching my videos and you're experiencing this, I really feel for you. This is not something anyone should have to deal with and then have to deal with everyone else not understanding. It's fucking horrible. But here I am, still here, still trying to make a difference in my own survival. But it's not easy. And when people say, get better, you're not alone, it doesn't fucking do anything. So I'm struggling with that, with the social aspect of getting people to, I don't even know. I don't know. Let me know if you know in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. But I'm going to take a break. So good luck and until soon.